Bagfuel, baby.
Do you like producing for people, writing?
Yeah.
You like doing it yourself, or you like being
like
on
the
that
whole-
stage? Or the businessman?
I like the whole, when it comes to music, it's just the whole process of like putting the record together from the beginning, making the beat, writing the song. If it's a collaboration, collaborating, doing that part. And then getting the record out, getting the visual out, and hitting that stage and seeing everybody sing the shit back to you, that's the payoff. You know what I'm saying? So I just like the whole process of making a record rather than just producing or just writing.
How do you pick the collaborations that you want to have on your project?
I look at collaborations like I look at instruments, right? So you produce, so you know how it feels when it's like, all right, I hear this sample that I like, cool, that's the sample. This kind of snare is gonna work on this song, not this snare. This 808 sounds better with this song. I know Pierre and them is using the fucking short boom. I want my shit to be boom, boom. I don't want to sound like other niggas. I know Playboy Cardi is using the distortion. I don't want my shit to sound like it. I want it to sound like my sound, you feel me? So when you get, instead of like going off a cloud, oh, this is the biggest artist, like what a lot of labels try to put you on, is like, oh, you need this shit to sell the record. And I'm like, nah, I need what feels right, you know what I mean? I need, instead of using an acoustic guitar, I want to use a electric guitar, and I don't want the distortion though. I want it to sound like a nigga. You feel me? Da 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 da. So like, that's how I look at who I'm gonna choose for a song. Like when I hear the beat, when I do this part and this part, oh, this sounds like this guy. Like when we did the Mutt remix, it's like, who's gonna sound the best on the song?
How did you get with Skrillex?
Skrillex, because in 2012, or it might have been like 13 or 14, when his music was booming and it was just like he was becoming the superstar Skrillex, I had sampled this song that he collabed on with Zed and made the song called My Cabana back then. And it was on the Beach House One mixtape. And that shit did what it did. I made the video, and then that ended up being the first song that I put out through Atlantic. And then I put Young Jeezy on a remix. But when I put it out on Atlantic, I had to redo it because they didn't clear it. I don't know if it was Skrill, I don't know if it was Zed, but they didn't clear the shit. I had to replay it on Fruity Loops, learn how to So I was always a fan of him and shit. And then finally I met him and he ended up being cool, and he was just at my studio the other day.
Now, what's this documentary about, man? What's gonna be the theme of the documentary?
The documentary is called Still Free TC. It's where I give my full story, which I feel like I never did fully. And then even like, as I'm just like in the studio the other day talking with my peoples about the Pusha Inc. movement and the Pusha Inc. days, I don't feel like I fully told that story. I do tell a little bit of that, but it literally goes from my pops, me being 4 years old, him telling that story, to me making my first groups and shit with my brother, and from there to, you know, my brother getting arrested, him going to prison, and then everything from there. Me, Wiz, me, YG, all the way up to the stadium.
You got a fire song on YG right now.
Oh man, yeah, I produced that joint.
Going up.
It's called Hollywood. My brother James Royo added some production to there as well. That's like my partner on the beats right now. We going crazy. We got a whole bunch of shit about to drop. But I'm proud of YG. We got it's #1 on Shazam right now in LA. It's the #1 song that everybody's checking for, and we're hoping to cross over to the rest of the world.
I was talking with my man Self, because Self went to LA, and he was like, and I was like, yo, what songs was jumping out there in LA? Because we always had these conversations when we come back from out of town. He's like, yo, this is a song Hollywood that YG got, man. Yo, everywhere I went to, it's always playing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not famous. Go ahead.
You know who I'd like to see you work with? This young kid, Zeddy Will.
Zeddy Will?
Yeah, Zeddy got some.
He signed to you?
No.
No.
Zeddy on
now
fire.
you getting lit.
He on fire.
He on fire. Like y'all two.
Where you from?
Jersey.
Queens.
Yeah. Jersey.
Yeah.
Queens.
I'm gonna play a song for you.
Just link it.
He's from the borough.
Yeah, like
I
young
trust-
kid. Like his songs is all over the radio. He got.
I trust y'all's vision, man. Let's just link us together. We can knock that shit out tonight. I'm here.
Do you think that you get the proper credit for just how creative that you really are?
I could give more credit, but
So you don't think you get the proper
I'm
credit?
saying I could definitely get way more. You see other people get way more celebrated, and
For
there's
doing
that
less.
part where you're like, oh, maybe that should be me. But I hate when niggas do that to me.
But listen, like I said,
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that to somebody else.
like you do a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
People really don't know. Like you really might have to like on one of your performances get out there with the guitar and the keys and really
Nah, that's what the
pop
documentary
out
is
and
about.
show
yeah,
niggas.
I'm
how
on that. I'm on that. And that's what the new shows are gonna be like. I think I never really posted a post like my last post where I just get on the keys and start singing. My boy Jason Davis gave me that idea. He was like, "Bro, you gotta like."
But why you never
gotta
did
do
that
that.
before?
People really don't know.
Why?
I do it on
like,
my
but-
tours. That's what's funny. People be like,
But you
"Oh,
know that social media takes everything bigger. So once you do it on a tour, you won't even post it on your page.
I hear you," but it was more of a thing where it's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna save everything for you to come to the show.
Real
If you wanna see
creative
all that
shit.
shit,
He's an
you
artist.
there.
Real creative shit.
Yeah,
Right?
come to the show. You'll see all that. Like I've been on stage playing bass. I've been on stage playing guitar, playing keys, singing. But now, all right, cool. I
But
got
what
that
about
off.
the people who don't know?
So let me ask you a question. Did you
Now
know
y'all
that?
know.
But they might vibe with you.
hold
But
on,
they
hold
might
on.
vibe with you more if
What
they
you
saw it.
ask?
Did you know that?
No.
No, I
Did
did
you?
not know.
See what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And they industry insiders.
I
so they
did
be
not
everything. They didn't
know. That's why I'm saying if I saw
But you
it
know what it
more,
is?
I would know now.
Theatrics
I'm
is
on
always
it.
gonna sell. If an R&B artist is humping a chick, that's gonna go viral. Usher throwing cherries in a chick's mouth, that's gonna go viral. Ty Dolla $ign playing the bass guitar, going crazy. Yeah, okay, cool. This sounds fire. You know, it's
Yeah.
fucked up because
Yeah.
you got all these hits. You might have to go crazy and like make a melody or like a collage of everything. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, we didn't even know he did." Shit, corny, but
Yeah.
it's the reality we live in currently right now.
It takes somebody
I guess
21
I gotta
times.
just play the bass with a girl twerking next to me.
Yo!
Hey, there you
Yeah,
go.
why not?
There you go.
Why not? It's different. It's new. Ty Dolla never did that before. It's viral. What we talking about?
They're gonna be like,
Take the bass and break a hotel
That's the
TV.
Zeddy Wood collab. Twerk with your friends.
yeah,
and
It's
you're
too-
playing the bass.
No, when he hear twerking with your friend, he'll be like, "Oh, I."
yeah,
It's crazy how that works, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is.
But I don't know. I'm
You don't
against
like
that.
that though because you're
I'm
an
against
artist.
that. You know, I was watching the new Black Mirror, and in Black Mirror they got this new episode where it's this husband and wife, and basically she ends up having this problem where she faints, and he takes her in. They put one of those little chips on her head. You see where they're going with the chips on everybody, right? So this chip allows her to basically stay up, but then they start doing upgrades because they figure,
I
oh, we
seen
can
that.
make more money, right? So then she goes outside of, let's just say, New York, crosses over to Jersey, right? But when she crosses over to Jersey, her TV turns off. Right?
Told you this is gonna
So
start
you
doing
get-
that.
You can get the upgrade, right? So it starts costing more and costing more, and he just works at this steel mill or whatever the job was. And at the steel mill, his homies are watching this stream. We're on the stream, let's say, I take a fucking rat trap and put it on my tongue, the chat will give me $100 each, right? Or I take one of those little electrocutors and put them on my dick, the chat will give me $1,000, right? So it's just little dumbass things you could get for money. That's hip hop right now.
Wow.
But country niggas don't gotta do that. But dance music niggas gotta do that, which is crazy to me.
We gotta be circus.
It's like, yo, I gotta play the bass with a bitch twerking next to me in order for niggas to know. Like, that's just crazy.